Hey guys, I'm back with another video. So you're gonna get two videos today from me, but today the main focus of this video is to talk about making it to the finish line. Okay, and here's the thing about it. It's like eventually everybody's gonna make it to the finish line. How you finish though is dependent on you. You know, how you set your goals up is depending upon you, what you want, and how you want to do things. But the reason why I say this, why am I making this video for you guys today, is because motivation, even though it helps you get started, it gives you the energy to get started, it's not the energy that's gonna take you all the way to the end. Now mind you, you can change the way that you do things, and you can be motivated continually, like by looking at certain things. Like for me, in order to get these videos out, like the logo that I have on the channel that you guys will see is this guy named Kitano Ken from Sunken Rock and Baki, and they're two of my favorite characters just off the sheer hard work that they do. Kitano Ken is from Sunken Rock. It's amazing. You guys need to read it. I don't want to give out any spoilers, but it's Baki level great. So the reason why I say this is because you have to really you don't really have to be super specific with everything, because there's a lot of analysis paralysis where you overly think things and then nothing gets done, and that's the last thing that we want. The one thing that I think we should all focus on is up here. You know what I'm saying? Before you even think that you want to start this, before you even think that you want to do this, it's all up here. You know, you have to make this move first before you do anything else. And you might have a little special guest coming. I think I showed you guys before, but this is Saturn. Guess she wants to get down. But essentially what we're looking at here is trying to find a way that's going to keep you sticking to this. Because let me tell you something, going to the gym is the easy part. You know what I'm saying? Is going to the gym, that's the easy part, because that's the easiest thing that can be fun, like, you know, having a good workout. The hard part of the other half of this race is the diet. Okay, diet is the hardest thing, and even I still struggle with it. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I've had a history of eating too much and gaining weight and putting it back off and all this other stuff. So the biggest thing that I'm hoping that you guys learn from these videos and try to get from me is that, one, there's a lot of misinformation out there. There's a lot, and I mean like a lot. Like, even though we have YouTube and all that stuff, like when I started lifting, I had to go to bodybuilding.com. Everything before is honestly free. It's honestly free. Like, you don't have to pay for expensive plans and all this other stuff. Like, changing yourself shouldn't have to cost. You know what I'm saying? That's something I firmly believe in. And that was coming up when I was watching Scooby, you know, Scooby 1961, I believe. His YouTube channel, I've been subscribed to him for over 10 years, you know? And the thing about it is that just because you have an idol or someone that you like a lot, that doesn't mean that they know what they're talking about. You know, like, even like I don't know everything about fitness. I don't know all that stuff. I just know a few things, and those things have helped me. But will they help you? They probably won't. You know, how many people are you actually sitting here watching that are 6'7", 300 pounds? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you gotta think, what's gonna work for me and my specific needs and goals? But the thing about it too is you have to do your own research. Like, just period. That's just something that's you're gonna have to work on, is doing your own research, reading, educating yourself, because this is not just about physical fitness, it's about mental fitness as well. The stronger your mind is and the more able you are to draw on that deeper part of yourself, that's a great thing to have, especially when you're working out or anything with life. If anything, I just want you guys to be successful. You know, I don't want you guys to have like the doubts of things. Like, you know, it's gonna suck. You know, getting to the gym on some days you're gonna have to go early. Some days you're gonna have to go late. Some days you're gonna go in the middle of the day. Depending on your timing, you just have to get there. That's the goal for this, is just getting there. You know what I'm saying? Fixing your eating habits, fixing your bad habits, and bringing positivity to people's life. Now, like I said, you can find what I'm saying now on a million different channels. You can find that stuff anywhere. It's just what I'm trying to get you guys to do is to educate yourselves. Educate yourself on your own body. Educate yourself on your own mind. What works for you, what doesn't work for you. That's the major thing. What you like and don't like. You can go keto or vegan or clean eating, whatever. It doesn't matter. Whatever works for you works. Mind you, I cannot be vegan. I can't go vegan because I have a lot of allergies. Like a lot. Like shellfish, peanuts, all that stuff, peanut butter, everything, peas, all that stuff. Like, I cannot personally go vegan because, one, I'll be miserable. Like, miserable as hell. Like, it would suck. And what I choose to do is I like to go low carb, because when I have a lot of sugar, I start to feel crashy and stuff like that. And I also do intermittent fasting for 16 hours a day. So that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do, because that's after years of finding out things that I like and don't like, And the worst part, I think, about it is that there's people on here that are going to try to make you feel bad for not doing things their way. And that's the thing about it. You got to think, bro, everybody started from somewhere, okay? No one just got to 1 million subs on YouTube for no reason. Like, nobody ever just got somewhere for no reason. And there's a lot of conflicting ideas, and it's gonna confuse you, especially at the beginning. So as long as I'm here, I'm gonna try to give you guys the best channels that I have seen, that I've looked at, that I've taken things from, that have helped me overall, not only with my training but my mental development. I don't think that this should be that hard. You know what I'm saying? This is not gonna be that hard. It's only as hard as you make it, and it's only as good as bad as you want it. How bad do you want this body? Who cares about summer? Fuck summer. Fuck all of that. Because summer will come back again. We'll have nice days. What are you really trying to go for? And I think, and I hope that you guys would go deeper than just you want other people to like your body. And that's the thing that really sucks, is that we get in shape because we want other people to admire us, when we should be the ones that admire. Who should be admiring you is the first person that comes in that mirror, and then anybody else is secondary, because you should learn to love yourself and you should learn to accept yourself. Now, I'm not saying that you need to accept your bad habits or accept the bullshit that you tell yourself. If you're overweight, period. There's no sort of there's this body positivity shit. Look, you have to change and do the right thing for you. I'm not saying that these people who are overweight won't live long or whatever, because I'm not God, and I hate that. I hate that people sit up here on YouTube and when they say, well, you're probably gonna have diabetes and you're gonna die, you're gonna do this. First off, if you're overweight and everything, you have a higher chance. That's not necessarily saying that you will, because there's some overweight people that live to be 80 to 100. So I can't just sit up there and be like, yeah, like it just gives you a higher chance. Then there's fitness professionals who die all the time, from overly doing it and not taking the proper time to recover. And don't even get me started on people who take, steroids. It's just like, what the fuck? Like, you guys got to realize that you have to come up with your own opinions to stuff. You have to do two things. You have to take their side and you have to take your side. You have to research both, and you need to find a middle ground between the two. If you find out that what you like works best, then that works for your specific individual situation, and that's cool. But it's also good to have the information about other things as well, because then you have both and you're not just limited to just one possibility. So what I'm telling you is this: take everything with a grain of salt. Truth, if it's real truth, regardless of what people say, it'll be true. Now, a lot of things can be a little subjective, like how they do these tests and these studies and this and that, and that's how they gather objective information when they have like a test group of people with they're testing X here, and then they're a placebo effect here, like a sugar pill placebo effect here, and they want to weigh the difference and see like what happened, and like in the testing and control groups. That's what I'm talking about. And you got to think, man, they're good studies, but ultimately, is it going to personally affect you? You might not know, So it's not you need to figure that out. Don't let a test or a subject or a person tell you what's good for you specifically, unless it's your health professional. You know, if they're doing an intricate look at your body itself. But overall, I'm not here to give you misinformation. I'm here to give you ideas in order to stretch the foundation of where your mind is now. You know, and really taking these things into account, because cutting and losing weight is hard, and then life is hard. So you have mental stressors on you that's gonna make it hard. You know, hey, after work I just want to go get this beer. After work I want to just go do this and do that. You have to find something that works for you, that allows you to manage that stress, because you can't make a diet or follow a plan unless you're ready to accept those stresses and what you can look forward to. So this is something that I ask you guys for. Every single day that you do something, I don't care if it's this workout, I don't care if it's anything else, but every single day, do something where you are consciously engaged, okay? Consciously engaged into what you are doing. That means whether it's reading, it's writing, find something that you love and consciously put your all into it. And everybody's like, well, there's 30 minutes there, 30 minutes there, 30 minutes here, 30. Man, fuck that. Do it for as long as you like. You know what I'm saying? That's the point. You should be doing what you like for what you like, you know what I'm saying? For your own mental clarity. Don't just do it for 30 minutes a day, because all these other methods and some of these proven methods aren't so, they're not really based in any scientific facts. Sometimes people just say them, or they'll use these stupid straw man arguments, or they'll look up cherry-picked evidence. Do your own research. That's the best way to figure it out, by doing your own research. But 100%, what's always going to be good for every person is trying to get better mentally and trying to get better physically. So even if it's not working out, find that 1 or 2 or 3 things that you can do for yourself every day and just try to do them. That's it. Don't even sit up there and think, oh, I'm going to do it for an hour. I'm going to do it for this time. I'm going to do it for that time. Just do it. Just do it. And then allow whatever amount of time to passes. And then as you slowly start to train and you slowly start to get better and do these repetitions, the time will just go up automatically. The time is just going to go up on its own. What I want here for you guys is freedom. I want you to have physical and mental freedom. That's what I'm looking for. And that's what I'm after when I make these videos. So this is your first upload. Second upload is going to be the video. It's going to be the workout video. I'm still trying to work out the kinks of how I want it to look and how I want it to end. I know yesterday it kind of just ended abruptly. There's no cuts. There's no funny shit in it. But whatever the case, I just want you to be a part of this journey. And just know that you are not by yourself, man. You're not by yourself. And one day at a time. One step at a time, okay? It's not a race. Okay, matter of fact, excuse me, it is a race, but you get to determine when you win. Does that make sense? With that being said, I love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'm gonna see you later on this evening with the workout video. Peace.